Hey there guys, GMAC here, and welcome back for another video. Today I'm going to be not reviewing anything or anything like that, but today I'm going to be doing something quite interesting. I'm going to be discussing the future of game formats, in specific, discs versus a special thing, which I'll be getting to later, but anyway, let's start with the backstory for, this whole thing. Originally, discs were not even thought of as being considerable formats. Originally, cartridges, like on the Super Nintendo or the Genesis, were the dominant format for about 20 years. Maybe more, maybe less, maybe more, I don't know. If you're counting the Odyssey, then they've been around forever, so, whatever. But the point is, cartridges have always played a big part in video games and almost defined the genre. However, eventually, discs came around and revolutionized the industry. These could hold more, they were cheaper to produce, and they were light, thin, and easy to store. So, why would they be rendered obsolete? They've been working for about 10 to 12 years, give or take. If you count the Sega CD or anything before that, then yes, they've been dominant for about 10 years. But the point is, why would they be rendered obsolete? Well, several problems. First, the discs scratch, and once a disc scratches, there's nothing you can do about it. It's a 50-50 chance of whether it'll work or not. So the point is, disc scratching is a very big problem these days, and it's making companies a lot of money because people are buying the games because they keep breaking. So this is unnecessary purchases because of discs scratching. Also, this disc format's a small complaint, but it's very awkward to hold, and the thing with it is, let's say you have your Xbox 360 on your side or something, which you're not even supposed to do, but let's say you do that, and think about this. If you put the game in on the side, you're gonna have to, hold it in, and it's awkward to put it in. I don't do that, I just lay it on the flat, but some people do. Finally, flimsy and cheap. If you, drop one and it accidentally hits something, the fact that it was flimsy and cheap made it dominant in the first place, but now that's starting to backfire, since it's flimsy. The fact that it's so, breakable makes it easier to produce because it's breakable, and that's not a good thing. This is not good for gamers, the consumers, and there is one format, though, that I think will basically render this obsolete, and that is the flash cart. The flash cart is basically this, a USB drive, tiny little thing that is quite superior to the disc format. And the reason I say this is because think of all the problems that are had with the disc format and the reason it became popular in the first place. This little thing can hold more than cartridges, is easier to produce, cheaper to produce, and is lightweight for storage. However, let's think about this. Lightweight, easy to produce, can hold way more than discs, and finally, guess what? What could be easier for storage? Honestly, if you're worried about in old games, people didn't like cartridges because you have to blow in them, go. Well, guess what? These things, do you blow in your USB drive before you put it in the computer? No, of course not. You don't need to, because it has these little weird things that are different from cartridges back then. Plus, another thing that people were worried about is disk saves getting deleted. The other day, I had to replace my Donkey Kong Country 2 save files because the battery went dead. However, these things, you don't have to worry about that because we have these magical thing called hard drives and cloud saves anyway. So, Plus, come on. What would you rather play a game on? This or this? What is more appealing? To me, it's this. Because, Think about it. You plug a game in. Come on, look at this. It's just appealing. It's a lot easier to produce. It holds tons more, like maybe triple the amount discs can hold. There are even more possibilities to do with it. I mean, a great testament to this that I think it's already happening is the DS. I mean, people look at the DS cartridges and are like, oh, still using cartridges. But I mean, let's think about this for a minute. They can hold just as much as discs could. They're easy and lightweight to produce, and like they're easy for they're easy for storage. You can just put one in the jewel case, you'll never lose it because it fits in so well. I mean, obviously I've lost my fair share of DS games, but come on, you can lose discs just as easily, so you really can't complain about that. The fact of the matter is that the USB drive, or just the flash card in general, would work a lot better, and it's already happening. So, it's already being taken over. I mean, the fact is, the DS cartridge is working a lot easier, and Nintendo's the only company who still uses cartridges for a reason. I mean, they know how to do it. And, you know, it might not be Nintendo that does it first. It may be another company. It may be Microsoft, it might be Sony, it might be someone we don't even know about yet. But the point is, these are going to rule out these in a couple years. But the point, yeah. So that's all I have to talk about, honestly. It was a shorter video, but that's my 2 cents on the matter. Honestly, discs are so much harder to store and all this other stuff. I mean, it's minor complaints, but it really doesn't make a big difference. However, there's one big thing I want to cover first. Remember when disc scratching was ruining, was spending unnecessary money for gamers? That's not going to be a problem on this thing. Not only is it easier to produce, but people won't be constantly getting cheated out of their money to buy another copy of the game, unless they lose it, or like snaps or something weird like that. But it's not going to happen easily. These things are really, like, stable. Plus, you're probably going to have, like, a case on here. So, you usually just put the case back on, unless you're lazy. Just plenty of people will, I know. But the point is, these won't break as easy as discs will, which means that gamers won't feel cheated by scratched discs or any crap like that. Anyway, that's all I have to say. So, I'll see you guys next time.